Welcome to this explainer. Look, we spend so much time and money optimizing our physical health, right? Hitting the gym, running, lifting weights. But how often do we actually take our minds to the mental gym? Well, today we're jumping right into a fast-paced mental workout designed to dramatically boost your focus, your memory, and your overall cognitive speed in literally just a few minutes.
Okay, so let's start with a really foundational concept here. Your brain is exactly like a muscle. It's not just some static computer hard drive that inevitably breaks down over time. No, it actually thrives on this amazing biological process called neuroplasticity. So just like your biceps, the more you deliberately train it, push it, and stretch it, the stronger and more efficient those neural pathways are going to become.
And honestly, the best part about all this, these are not your boring, tedious textbook assignments that'll just put you right to sleep. They're actually really fun, highly gamified challenges designed to test your cognitive limits in ways you might not expect. So, are you ready to level up your brain? Because we're about to start the circuit.
All right, Station 1, Agility. Let's look at the Schulte table. So here's the procedure. It's super simple, but trust me, highly challenging. Imagine looking at a grid of numbers from 1 to 25. Just completely mixed up. Your mission is to visually scan, find, and tap each number in perfect sequential order as fast as you possibly can. You find the 1, tap it. Scramble to find the 2, tap it. All the way up to 25. And the ultimate benchmark you're trying to beat here? 30 seconds.
Now, don't worry if your first try takes well over a minute. Honestly, most people struggle immensely on their very first attempt, and that's totally normal. The secret isn't your starting speed at all. Just 5 minutes of daily practice is where the real transformation happens. It's all about consistency, not initial perfection. Doing this quick 5-minute daily habit is going to dramatically improve your peripheral scanning ability and your overall mental processing speed. You're literally training your eyes and your brain to take in and organize way more visual data at once. It's exactly like upgrading your mind's RAM. Now, while agility helps you process information faster, we also need some raw mental power to handle heavier cognitive loads, which brings us right to our next stop.
Station 2, Strength. This is the blindfolded challenge.
I know this sounds a little wild, but I highly encourage you to literally pause this explainer right now, close your eyes, and try these 3 everyday tasks completely blind. Just grab a pen, write your name on a piece of paper, then try to draw a perfectly symmetrical circle, and finally type your name on your phone's keyboard without looking at the screen. Go ahead, I'll wait. Done? Unexpectedly tough, right?
Yeah, your first attempt probably looked pretty messy. Maybe your name was totally illegible, or your circle looked like a squashed potato, but this brilliantly illustrates how removing your primary sense of sight forces your brain into this positive state of panic. It scrambles to build brand new neural pathways to compensate for the lack of visual input, so it has to rely entirely on spatial awareness, physical feedback, and your somatosensory cortex.
By engaging in this strange little exercise for literally just 2 minutes a day, you significantly strengthen that spatial awareness, solidify your muscle memory, and give a huge boost to your mental recall. And that translates directly into everyday life, whether that's easily recalling complex information for an upcoming test or, just trying to remember where you absentmindedly left your house keys this morning. But hey, strength alone isn't enough. True cognitive optimization requires physical adaptability. So let's move to Station 3, Flexibility. This is all about non-dominant hand power. To put this one into practice, you need to intentionally swap hands for your most routine, automatic daily tasks. So if you're right-handed, tomorrow morning I want you to pick up your toothbrush with your left hand. Use it to write down a quick note or even just to scroll through your phone. And obviously, if you're lefty, you're going to do the exact opposite. Let's be completely honest here. It is going to feel incredibly frustrating and clumsy at first. It's basically going to feel like you're learning to walk all over again. But the science actually shows that this exact physical struggle is what creates entirely new connections between the left and right hemispheres of your brain. You are quite literally building superhighways in your mind. Seriously, try using your opposite hand to pick up your coffee mug right now and just notice the intense, deliberate focus it takes to do something so incredibly simple. That awkward friction, that is the literal feeling of cognitive growth. After just 1 week of this daily practice, your brain becomes this vastly more flexible, powerful tool, leaving you with better physical coordination, faster thinking, and vastly improved problem-solving skills. And once your brain is fast, strong, and flexible, the final step is making sure it doesn't easily fatigue.
Which lands us at our final stop, Station 4, Endurance, the color word challenge.
Before we actually play the game, we really need to understand the fascinating science behind it. This phenomenon is officially known in psychology as the Stroop effect, and it trains your brain's executive control center. Basically, it forces you to override deeply ingrained automatic habits, like the urge to instantly read a word, and instead forces you to focus strictly on a contradictory command, which is identifying the physical color of the ink. So let's test you right now. Look at this text. The word clearly spells out red, but as you can see, it's printed in bright blue ink. Your job is to fight the automatic mental urge to just read the letters RED, and instead force yourself to say the word blue. Do you feel that intense hesitation or mental friction right there? That is your brain doing a heavy cognitive deadlift. By dedicating just 3 minutes a day to practicing this exact mental friction, you're going to develop a laser-sharp level of concentration. It effectively trains your prefrontal cortex to ignore outside distractions on command. And this is going to immensely aid you when you're studying for a difficult exam, locked into a highly competitive gaming session, or doing absolutely anything that requires unbroken, deep focus. And that leads us perfectly to your homework for today. We've covered 4 scientifically backed techniques, right? The Schulte table for processing speed, blindfolded tasks for memory, the non-dominant hand swap for coordination, and the color word challenge for laser focus. So which one are you going to commit to for just 5 minutes today? Because your brain is absolutely the single most powerful tool you will ever own. If you aren't actively sharpening it, what exactly are you letting it lose?